giant.
Here he is, Donovan Dijak. Looking, I don't know if he's looking at disdain in the crowd or what, but they seem to be cheering for him.
Certainly got a steely stare about him. I'm not sure he looks too pleased about being here, to be honest, Andy.
Well, I don't think I would be coming from Weymouth.
That's a good show.
Yeah. Now, one thing about Donovan Dijak you are going to see tonight, he is the master of the flip. This guy can jump from that top rope. You would think a man of his size, and you can see the cameraman now just following him down the ring. He's got to be about the same sort of size as The Undertaker or Kane, if you want to give a modern comparison, just under the 7 foot tall.
I don't know, he's probably a good 4 or 5 inches smaller than The Undertaker. The Undertaker's a massive individual. But
look at this
needless to say, you know, for a guy of this size, 6'6" even, to do the stuff he does.
I mean, look at this. I mean, Charlie Garrett's not a small chap, but no. Donovan Dijak is overpowering Charlie Garrett in the height stage.
I think it's going to be an interesting dynamic between the two of them, because once again we have stated the athleticism of Dijak, but Charlie Garrett's no slouch in that category either, you know.
You know what the interesting thing about this match is, if you think about it, at first anniversary, I remember us calling the action and we said, Yestin Reese has got much more experience than Charlie Garrett. However, in this match, the roles have reversed. Charlie Garrett has got more experience than Donovan Dijak.
Charlie Garrett does have more experience than Dijak, but let's be clear, Dijak comes from Ring of Honor. You know, he's done a lot of work with arguably a very big company stateside. So how much of that experience, you know, quality experience, is going to outshine what Charlie Garrett brings?
Exactly, it's going to be interesting. I mean, so far Charlie Garrett's sitting on the outside trying to get the crowd involved. Donovan Dijak doesn't really look too happy, to say the least, about that. I think he just wants it to kind of get going. The interesting thing for me, partner, is if you think about it, you said obviously only 3 years as a pro for Donovan Dijak. He only joined Ring of Honor in 2015, and in his first year in action, he won the Top Prospect tournament.
Certainly quite the achievement. There are big things in this man's future, no pun intended, clearly. But I see a lot of big things in the future for Donovan Dijak. At the moment, we've seems to be a bit of a standoff here. Dijak does not look impressed with Charlie Garrett playing up to the audience at the moment.
He's just, oh, hello, what's going on here? Checking the boots, just making sure he's clean.
Thank you.
Charlie Garrett's on fine form tonight. He's
having fun with him by the seams of this, Andy.
I was about to say, is Charlie Garrett underestimating Donovan Dijak?
He's almost mocking him at this point. I think it's a dangerous game that he's playing, because Dijak looks calm, he looks controlled in the ring, but you've got to believe that while he's, you know, enduring this with Charlie Garrett, he's slowly getting, you know, more and more aggravated by these sort of tactics. I'm a little bit surprised by Charlie Garrett's approach to the match so far, to be honest.
Very, very cocky approach. I've not really seen him adapt this before in UPW, in fact, or in the UK scene. I'm really surprised.
We said, you know, when he came in earlier and he shook hands with the referee and he shook hands with the resident MC, I said that he was the, you know, always the gentleman. I'm not seeing that right now.
Dijak just trying to get the crowd are clapping with Dijak. Definitely the fan favourite, I think. What is Garrett doing?
I'm baffled by this, Andy.
I'm
absolutely baffled. I don't know what to make of this at all. I expected Charlie Garrett to come in here and be a house of fire and just get into it straight away. But we've got a lock-up now.
I don't think Charlie Garrett knows if he's the Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan.
I know he's outside of the ring now, and he knows it too after a massive throw from Dijak, proving his power.
Exactly, I was about to say, showing the strength of Donovan Dijak there, literally in the lockup, just throwing him out, straight out of the ring. Again, you don't see that happening to Charlie Garrett very often.
No, not at all. He had an issue with that, obviously, with Yestin last time they met. But Yestin Reese is, again, another massive man. You know, we'll find out again later.
I must admit, I am very surprised, just going back to what you said earlier on, about Garrett's attitude, considering the fact the last time we saw him in UPW, at First Anniversary, he was on the losing end to Yes and Reese. Now, if that was me, or even you, would you not want to come in with a point to prove to this crowd here at the Riviera tonight that you can beat a top performer in Ring of Honor, one of the top contenders for the ROH World Championship?
Without a shadow of a doubt. I would have thought that he would have come in and taken advantage, of any momentum that he might have had coming in due to that loss. You don't want to come in straight away and, almost fall into this rut of being defeated. I mean, he doesn't want to get a reputation of that, but he's developing a reputation of a whole different kind at the moment.
Now talking to referee Ed Dyer. It's very unusual. I really don't know how to call this right now, because this is not what I expected out of Charlie Garrett. And I know
Not
this
at
is...
all.
I know, partner, we're harping on about Charlie Garrett and his attitude, but this is really shocking for us.
It's completely out of character. I mean, he's been here a few times before, and I've never seen anything like this from him before. Never. I just don't understand it. I mean, he's almost doing his best to rile up the audience as well. And I mean, these guys were so behind him at the last show,
Back to a lockup now, vertical base lockup. Garrett. Oh my God!
Another massive throw by Dijak. And Garrett's out of the ring again.
Garrett certainly has underestimated the power of Donovan Dijak. We said it earlier on tonight. Now it's it. Now the crowd are turning against him, chanting for him to get back into the ring.
Donovan Dijak's taking a seat. Looks like he's had enough of the proceedings. Taking a breather.
He's going for a lie down.
Yeah.
This is really, really unusual.
Do you want to lie on the floor, Dijak?
What the heck? Charlie Garrett is now lying on the floor at the opposite side of the ring.
It's just mind games, Andy. It has to be mind games. I don't understand why else he'd be doing this.
Why would you play mind games on someone like Donovan Dijak, who is literally going to overpower you with strength? You rile him up, you get him angry, it takes one shot. We've seen it twice now. 2 lockups, twice he's been thrown out of the ring.
I was just about to say when you started your sentence there that he's proved it twice already. He's clearly got the edge and strength.
Oh!
Attitude here from Charlie Garrett. This is different.
I'm wrestling. Do you understand, Dijak? You know
Just heard Charlie Garrett there saying you do not lie on the floor when I'm wrestling, and Dijak returned by saying, were you wrestling?
Garrett is showing his true colours tonight, isn't he?
He's certainly given it a different bit of attitude to what we've seen in him before, a whole different persona. I'm not sure I like it, Andy.
Dijak is all over Garrett in terms of strength. You saw a lock up there into the ropes now. Attempted hip toss. Oh my! 1, 2, only a 2 count. What a hip toss by Dijak there. He literally sent Charlie Garrett into orbit.
I thought he was going through the ceiling.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Irish whip into the corner reversal now by Garrett. Kip over. And another massive hip toss. Oh!
What do you call that?
Looks like a twist and senton to me.
I'm glad you're there.
That's the best I can get from it.
Only a 2 count again. Close for one more time. Garrett is reeling. Dijak knows he's close. Garrett now just walking across the ring, holding onto the ropes into the corner.
I cannot see Dijak allowing him to do so.
Garrett attempting to go out of the ring again. Irish whip into the corner, up and over. Dijak misses it.
This is not going to end well for Garrett. Not at all. Dijak's just waiting. He had that move telegraphed from the beginning.
Of course he did.
He knew what was coming.
Bear in mind, these two are no stranger to each other. They've done research on them. Dijak's been to the UK before. He knows Charlie Garrett. Scoop! It's going to be a fall-away slam.
No!
Beautiful backbreaker there. Oh!
Just released him.
Oh my! Oh, what's this?
Splash from the middle rope there. 1, 2.
Dijak,
not quite enough.
Dijak is so impressive for a man of his size. His agility, his ability to literally just throw himself across the ring.
I was just about to bring that up, actually, Andy. We spoke about the agility of Dijak when he was making his entrance, and he just proved it with the senton and the splash off the middle.
give you a bit of trivia on this guy. Let's talk about the Pro Wrestling Illustrator, one of the most respected publications in the world. Now, PWI in 2015 named him number 216 out of the top 500 superstars in wrestling worldwide.
Now, it's easy to balk at that, you know, and say, well, hang on, 216 isn't, you know, a massive number. But bear in mind that this guy's been in the business 3 years.
And at that point, he was only in for 2.
Precisely. You've got, you know, former Ring of Honor stars, the likes of Brian Danielson,
yeah.
Samoa Joe, Austin Aries,
AJ Styles.
Jacobs, AJ Styles. These guys applied their trade for years. Some of them long before Ring of Honor even signs them up, you know. So for this guy to appear in Ring of Honor for 2 years and to gain that accolade is fantastic.
Oh, it's an amazing achievement.
It is fantastic.
Go show the dedication of Dijak as well. Now, let's go back to the action.
Garrett seems to have taken the lead here at the moment.
Oh, you spoke too soon. Elbow to the gut. Garrett with an elbow to the back of the neck.
Dijak responds with a punch to the gut there.
Oh,
forearm.
Did you hear that? That's knocked him into the middle of next week.
I would not want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
So UPW is known for its superstars. I wouldn't want to get in the ring with either of these two.
Got him in the corner now. The referee needs to do something about that. Brings him out. Looks like he's going for a suplex, Andy.
That's not a suplex. That's a throwplex.
Again, the display of power.
And again.
2.
And again, we go back to the point. Garrett is not a small man.
No,
he's not small in height. He's not small in weight.
He's a very smart man, though. Did you notice on that kick out that he did as little as he could to raise that shoulder?
Don't need to.
He's in trouble.
As long as you can get that shoulder up by any means necessary, you will do it.
Disgusting.
Pull of the tights.
Yeah.
Again.
Dijak taken down and absolutely guillotined on the ropes there.
Again, by any means necessary, sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do to win.
But
Garrett knows he's in trouble.
But I didn't expect this kind of thing from Charlie Garrett.
We're done. Shut up. We're finished. Finished. Shake my hand. Good man.
What?
He seems to think that he's got the match, contrary to what we were saying, in hand.
Stomped to the head by Charlie Garrett onto Donovan Dijak. Literally dragged him, boot first, into the center of the ring.
The trouble is, at this point, Garrett really should be on top of him. You know, Dijak has proven numerous times throughout this match that he's no slouch in the ring. And Garrett is just taking his time, he's meandering,
he's time wasting
into the crowd.
This is the worst thing you can do. You're letting Dijak get back to that vertical base.
Exactly.
The minute you do that, it's game over.
We can see Dijak getting up in the corner now, you know, he's getting his bearings, and Garrett just, I don't know what Garrett's doing.
He's trying to, I don't know if he's trying to get the crowd behind him again or what, but his back is to Dijak. That's the big mistake. Dijak is now stood back up to the vertical base. This is going to be painful for him.
Dijak's just taking it in his stride now. A little shake of the leg there, as we can see from here. He's just waiting for him to turn around, and whatever, it's gone up to the top rope.
Uh-oh, this is a dangerous... That would have been lovely if he'd been there. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Oh! That literally moved the ring.
Why would you attempt a somersault in the middle of the ring? Just for the hell of it. Another elbow in the corner.
This is all Dijak now. Dijak is all over Charlie Garrett. Irish whip into the corner turnbuckle. After turnbuckle, boot to the face by Garrett on the middle rope. Uh-oh.
Dijak just caught him in midair. It looks like he's going for a belly to belly. And he does. Massive. And a kip up to follow.
What a belly to belly suplex.
Again, sending Garrett into orbit like you said earlier on, Andy.
Dijak measuring up Garrett. Garrett doesn't really know where he is. Garrett doesn't have a clue what's going to happen now. Dijak, he shoots. He misses. He scores! Oh! Massive boot to the face by Dijak. 2, 3, 2!
I really thought that was it for a moment there.
Wow.
The connection on that shot was just amazing.
That was incredible. The force, the power of Dijak there, absolutely incredible.
He's teeing him up again as well.
Choke slam.
Get in the ring.
Referee getting in the way. Oh, straight to the eyes by Charlie Garrett.
RKO! It's all over now. Garrett goes for the cover. If he's clever, go for the pin if you want it. Referee Ed Dyer's gone down for the count, but why is Garrett not going for the cover?
He should be making the pin. Garrett is potentially making a fatal mistake.
You don't think he's going to...
1. And a kick out by Dijak. You've got to believe that if he'd have made the pin straight away, it would have been over.
It would have been game over.
You know, that was absolutely impeccably executed RKO there. I don't know what's going through Garrett's head.
Garrett's arguing with the referee again. What the heck?
Shoving him.
This is not Charlie Garrett. I don't know if someone smacked him across the head or something.
This is Charlie Garrett. He just seems to have had a wake-up call. The referee shoving. Oh, it's a feast your eyes. It looks like he's going for it. Feast your eyes. It's got to be over.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Again, you know, you've got to wonder why Garrett didn't make the pin.
What a way to make your debut here in UPW, beating one of the mainstays of UPW in Charlie Garrett there.
At our feet in front of us right now, he's not in good shape. I mean, that's a heck of a finishing move there by Dijak. There's probably a lot of people with that move.
Could he put away Jay Lethal with that move and become the brand new ROH World Heavyweight Champion?
Remains to be seen. We can see Garrett now on ringside. He's not in good shape, but you've got to believe, like I said before, that if he'd have made the pin straight after the RKO that he just pulled out of the bag.
Whoa. Garrett with the hammer.
He's got the hammer from the ring bell. I don't think Dijak's aware of it. He's just seen him. Garrett thinking twice now. What a cowardly move.
I never expected to see that from Charlie Garrett.